Okay, well, I'll be in here making YouTube videos, watching YouTube, and building models all day. So maybe this place really is heaven. Well, hello, Glue Troopers. Max of Max's Models here, and today I was hopping around on the internet and decided to jump on eBay for a second out of curiosity. We often talk about how expensive models are, especially certain vintage ones, but we all know sometimes there are deals to be found. And a lot of folks go to shows and stuff like that, and that's great. So I thought, you know what? I have ordered lots of kits. I mean, as in buying a lot, as in, you buy a lot of, okay. Yeah, good move, Max. When you buy a lot of something, can mean two things. You either got a whole bunch of it or you bought it in a lot. And I mean when you buy them in a lot. Obviously, you guys know I do this off the top of my head, which is pretty apparent right about now. Anyway, point I'm getting at, I went to eBay, typed in kit, model, lot, and it started bringing up the models that were being sold in lots. And I decided, well, let's start off at the high end. And I plugged in, and sure enough, $6,000 was being asked for this lot kit purchase of these, what are obviously quite rare model cars. I don't know what they're worth individually. Model cars are not my strong suit, but these things definitely have the aura of being rare and vintage, and in many cases quite complete. I gotta admit, I wouldn't mind having the Chaparral. I've just always thought that was a cool car with a cool name, but I digress. The guy is willing to take an offer. I wouldn't insult him, but somebody who knows what these things are worth will probably make an offer. But what hurts is when you go, oh, I really want that one car, but I gotta buy the whole lot, and that has happened to me also. But it was still cheaper than buying the individual model, and gave me models to give away to people because there were some of them that I didn't build or whatever. So the point I'm getting at is definitely a lot of high-end stuff out there. What it's worth is anybody's guess, because it's essentially worth what someone will pay for it. So then I decided to flip around to the low end, and I had to get past all of the decals and broken pieces and everything and actually look for a completed lot of kit models. And less than $5 a model for these World War I kits, which is really a good deal. And even they have a make offer. You might even be able to get them cheaper than that, although to be honest, for that price I don't think I'd bother to quibble unless the shipping was high. That's what clobbers you on the low end, is the shipping can be more than the models. I've had that happen. But still lots of deals to be had. So then I said, okay, let's start looking at the mid-range stuff, stuff that's kind of appropriately priced, and I found this. Now, this was interesting. This person has a whole bunch of models for sale, all Nacelle, all shrink, mostly relatively late production stuff. It looks like they cleaned out the shelves at a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby, but because this is the kind of stuff I tend to see there. But it's, I think if I did the math right, they're asking around $20 a kit, which is actually, given the price of models today, a pretty fair deal. I mean, you got to buy the whole thing. It's almost $1,000 worth of stuff, but with the shipping, it'll be a little over that. Of course, they also have a make offer. But for someone who wants to resell them at a model show or something, that's actually pretty good, especially if you can talk them down a little bit. And what I like about this advertisement is that they have them, he has how many of each he has the actual kit number, so you know when it was made and all that kind of stuff. Somewhat more, and good photographs. This is a somewhat more professional eBay site, but there you go. There's an opportunity to pick up a lot of good modern stuff, some vintage stuff, just everything that falls in between. After a while, I had to quit looking at it because it started becoming, kit model porn. But there are, I know we call it Evil Bay, and there's a lot of silly stuff goes on out there, but there are a lot of opportunities out there also if you're patient. And most people want about $100 for the old Aurora F8 Crusader, which, trust me, ain't the greatest kit. But I managed to get it for $20 by being patient and waiting until no one else wanted to bid on it. Now, there are some kits like the little Aurora Civilian Airplanes, Air Commanders, the Cessna 310s. Those things are always going to get $40 or $50. People are constantly looking for them. They're the old Comet kits. There aren't that many left. But still, patience pays. You might save you $30 or $40 to wait a month or two. You just got to be kind of hawkish about it. Well, you guys know how eBay works. I don't need to elaborate on that. Anywho, that is just what I was kind of playing around with today. I've been home a couple of days now. I'm finally getting in the mood to start building. I've been so busy with stuff, I haven't had a chance to work on anything. But as soon as I wrap this video up, the Sky Crane sitting right behind me, I'm going to get cracking on and probably get ready to head out to the TARDIS for the paint shop tomorrow. Well, guys, that's where we're at. Take care of yourselves. I hope you're doing well. And as always, model on.